So, welcome back to Crazy Bill's Garage, and today I'm going to be changing the rear diff fluid in my big Ford. We'll get a look at that tag too after I get it off. These look like 13 mils, but first I want to see if I can crack that, that fill hole open, and we're going to see. I don't know. It's been over 10 years since I changed the rear diff fluid in this. These things could use a new shocks too, I see in the back. I don't have time for that before a trip. But I certainly can do this rear diff fluid and get that done. So, the fill plug is a, what do we call that? That is a 3/8. And I should have got an extension or something. I'll get an extension. Now you might want to give her a little bit of a hammer there just to make sure she goes in nice. Because you don't want her slipping or anything. And, oh. She is turning. Oh, that's so nice that it's coming out. You know, you never know, right? There we go. She's coming out pretty easy now. I'm just gonna leave her like that so I don't lose it at all. Hopefully I brought enough tools under here, but I'm not sure. And make sure these are, yeah. So there's that. And oops, the, let me see here. The bolts on this one are 13 mil. Sorry about that. So I got my trusty bucket here, 13 mil. So let me just set up here for you to watch that. There we go. I got you in spot. I'll probably knock the camera around because that's usually what I do in these situations. I'm going to start at the bottom, and I didn't bring a tray. I should have brought a tray. Okay. Usually these should just come out with that one is in there. Okay, well, I do have a ratchet, so it don't matter. Tag. I'll look at that later. And I'm going to keep the top one in. I hear somebody walking around out there. That one ain't moving. It ain't moving. Okay, well, we'll take care of those with the ratchet. I think I brought a short extension. Yeah. Of course, it is underneath the cardboard. I'm doing this in the wonderful part of the outside world. Because, you know, who doesn't want to do work outside? Okay, I got that one. I'll have to help my wife here in a second, but I wanted to get this draining first. There we go. to this cordless impacty. There we go. And I forgot that one. That was smart of me. And I dropped that. It's not easy doing things upside down, you know. Well, whatever. It's got to be done for maintenance reasons. And we're taking it. It's been a long time since we've done the fluid in this in the rear end. So and these bolts are nice and sturdy, by the way. These are nice. I'm going to loosen this one a little bit, but leave it there. There we go. Here's my screwdriver. Oh, my wife is actually watching me. Take off some of the silicone, not silicone, our TV. And I'm going to get up underneath the lip here. Shouldn't be too hard. There we go. Oh, she is dirty. And we'll just let that drain for now. Oh, she's dirty. Don't you just love the smell of gear oil? I do not. So, I'll leave that for now. And we'll come back to this fun stuff real soon. So, I got her off. She looks fine. It's a traction lock of some sort, I must say. Of course, I dropped the pan in the oil. Now I gotta clean that off severely. Just great. But let me get her all cleaned up, and hopefully I can, well, start putting new fluid in it. So I gotta get this cleaned up a bit now. It's not too dirty though, as far as I can see. No RTV, it looks like, stuck to it. So just gotta clean her up a bit. Get some of this cleaning solution on this rag and I'll shove that in there maybe to soak up some of the well, there's a bit in there. Now, there's a bit left in there. Well, what are you going to do? Can't get it all, right? And I want that clean. So, there we go. A little bit of cleaning solution. Sorry about that. I think I was in front of the camera. And there we go. And there we go. How's that look? Does that look fine? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Stinks. Oh, I hate the smell of gear lube, but hey, what are you going to do? We need it. We need it in our vehicles. Okay, now to drag you out, I'm going to put the RTV on the cover. Well, I was going to paint the cover, but nah. She looks fine. So, let me get set up. Cleaned out the cover though. Set up, and I'll put RTV around that. So, there is the RTV I'm putting on. Clean flow. It's good for, I don't know what, for silicone gasket maker. Yeah, it's good for mostly anything. It works good. I've used it quite a bit lately, and I've found it works pretty darn good. So that's the stuff I'm using. So I'll get putting her on there. So there's the tag. You can read that. Hard to read, but on camera I can see it a lot better. 01. That's the tag. Got the RTV on. I'm ready to crawl back under. I've already prepped the rear end there for it to be placed back on. So I better get under there.